Well, hello, my beautiful stars. As promised, I'm going to find out who this King of Wands in reverse is. I'm going to find out who this King of Wands is that keeps on showing up. That's why I've pulled the King of Wands outside of the deck, so it's on the table and we can get the energy around it. Then, if you haven't seen the previous episode, which I did on the war room of Prince William with regards to the PR team and where there's a potential leak, go and have a look at it and you'll see where this little globe comes from. Thank you again very much to my anonymous subscriber and viewer that sent me this beautiful little globe. It looks like a moon with all the illusions and delusions that we're dealing with here. I made a mistake. It doesn't change color. It goes lighter and brighter depending on what you do. But yes, it's a beautiful little orb, and it's now going to be part of the tarot table. Thank you very much again to my lovely viewer for this. Let's dive into this, my friends. My throat chakra is already acting up here. Who is this King of Wands? Let's have a look here. Who's this King of Wands? Who is the King of Wands that keeps showing up in reverse in so many readings? Let us find out. These are that's very strange. It's a bully. It's somebody that is always wanting to take more and more and more, even though the battle is won, but they'd always think that the war is not over. Okay, too many cards jumped out there. Let's have a look here. Okay, these cards are already. Let's see where the cards go. I don't know why I've cleared the energy around my cards, but they are just so sticky. I think it might be the humidity, all the moisture in the air that we've had from that anti-depression that we had here, and then also rain and stuff, and it's been quite muggy. And it's the end of March, going. Knight of Swords, the Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, Legacy. Okay, let's stop there for a second. Somebody that has been cut out of the family. Somebody that has been cut out of the family here. There's the family legacy. Somebody that has been trapped by what they've done. I always thought that the King of Wands here could be a man. But look at the female energy here. It's a woman, a dark-haired woman, younger. She's now been cut out, and the Emperor was involved. I know the King is not an Emperor, but is the Emperor trying to tell me that this card here is an Aries energy, a fire energy? Page of Pentacles. The offering of secrets and illusions. Slow moving messaging that's coming out. This is a Pisces card. And this is passing on. This to me is telling me it's passing on of information. Behind the back of people at the palace when they're not looking. Passing on information to Montecito. Doesn't that look like Montecito as well? So just to reiterate, we sometimes, and I myself, look myself blind against a male that could be a King of Wands. But it's the energy of a King of Wands who's recently been cut out. And this is not telling me it's female. It's just the energy. It's the fiery side of it. And in reverse, it's telling me they've been cut out. They can be nasty. They've got no direction. They've got no clarity. And their crown has recently come off. Because in Afrikaans, there is a saying, and I'm going to try and translate it. I'm going to first say it in Afrikaans. Hy's 'n geitjie. A geitjie in Afrikaans is a gecko. And that is quite a derogatory comment of making somebody that is speaking out of two tongues. Because a little lizard has got a forked tongue. And this is a forked tongue. Is this one of the princesses? Pisces. Is this Eugenie? Is this Eugenie? Because she's the quieter of the two as well. But she's also got a lot of secrets. Passing on of secrets. And people don't expect her. I did a reading before where I said Beatrice is the dark horse. But is this not telling me that she's a darker horse? She's on the cusp of Pisces and Aries as well. So look at this here. On the cusp of Pisces and Aries. She's more at Aries, but her dark side is Pisces. Let's have another look here. Betrayal. Offering. Okay. Secrets. You can't make it up. I'll dissect now. Across the water. Foolish. Okay. Okay. I think we've got it, guys. I think we've got it. Let's go through these cards. Let's go through these cards. If we're looking past the masculine energy of the king as being the emperor, that's telling me that that is Eugenie. And she betrayed. She offered up secrets. Even though she was presented an opportunity to come clean. About things that she's given about the King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, I don't like reading Harry as a King of Pentacles. Because he's not a King of Pentacles. I read him as a King of Pentacles in reverse. This is telling me it is money that has been paid. A King of Pentacles has paid money for these secrets to be handed on. Material things. That's a Taurian card. It's a Taurus. The bull in the china shop. Stolen secrets, passing it across the water with the Two of Wands in reverse. Seven of Swords, sneaking away. She's sneaking away now. And she was foolish. And isn't there talk that her and her husband Edo are looking at moving to the USA? What's underlying here? There we go. Can't make this up. Secrets. Secrets. She's carrying secrets. I'm telling you guys now, it's also a Pisces. The dark side of the moon. Her dark side. Because she's on the 23rd of March. Which is literally on the cusp. Queen of Pentacles. Letting go of secrets. There again, look here. It's an Aries card. It's an Aries card as well. Passing secrets on like a rabbit. Going from burrow to burrow. In the dark. The Empress in reverse here. And she's still holding secrets about Montecito. But the passing of the messages has come to an end. Cards, can you just give me one last clarification? Can you give me one last clarification here? I think. One last clarification. One last clarification. The end of battles. I just want to grab this other deck here. If you give me 1 second, what did I do with that deck? Give me 2 seconds here. Just getting the other deck out. I'm just going to ask this deck here to clarify for me. Just getting this deck out to clarify for me. Oh, there's a card that stayed behind. Cards, can you please clarify? Can you please clarify for me if this King of Wands in reverse is Eugenie? Can you clarify for me if this Queen of Wands in reverse is Eugenie? And I've just spotted something that shouldn't be that way in my deck. Look at that. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Don't know why these cards are funny. It's just strange that they popped up like that. Queen of Wands. There we go. She's been cut out because she was passing messaging on. She was passing messages on to the Queen of Wands, and we all know the Queen of Wands is. Can you just clarify for me? Clarify for me, please, quickly. Is Eugenie the King of Wands in reverse? Is Eugenie the King of Wands in reverse? Sorry, that was a flyer. I've got to pick it up. This card again. This card again. But this card is telling me no. This card is telling me no. Does she feel robbed? Does she feel robbed of her position? All the other cards are telling me something different. Let's just have a look here. Yes. She feels robbed. She feels that she's been knocked off her perch. She feels that people are... Okay, I'm walking this whole reading back, guys. I'm walking this whole reading back. I'm walking this reading back. It is definitely Eugenie that has shown up. It's Eugenie that has shown up. She feels that she has been done in. She has been betrayed. Let me just do this. Let me just go back. Amazing how the cards, when you just ask for a clarifier, can clarify something. Eugenie feels that she's been betrayed by someone in the family, her sister. It was sneaky. It happened behind her back while she was not around, and it was foolish to do it. She always held on to secrets. She was always very, very close to the family, the firm, the actual extended family. She's not the betrayer. She didn't move information. She feels embattled. She feels being done in, and she is still holding on to secrets. And then here, she feels it was unfair of William. Maybe. She feels that she's been knocked off of her perch for something that she hasn't done. Queen of Wands. We know who that is. There we go. It has told us here now that she is the King of Wands, but she feels lost. She feels betrayed. She feels that she is out in the cold. That she is, look at this, you can't make this up, guys. She's got to make a new beginning. Everything in her life is chaotic at the moment. Everything is chaotic in the moment. She's confused. There's this chaos, inner turmoil. Because of friendships and celebrations. Because of her association with the Dark Horse sister and the Montecito one. She is now finding a way to get out of the cold. Look at this. Back to the Emperor. It's Eugenie. This King of Wands in reverse is Eugenie. And she's working very hard and she's trying to bring balance in her life. And with the Hierophant. And she is stuck. She's been cut out of the family. Okay, that's enough. I basically wanted to know who the King of Wands is. I've walked this reading back, and you can see if things don't make sense, get a clarifier, because sometimes the clarifier just gives you an answer, because you sometimes just can't see exactly what it is. And that's what I did. I brought out the clarifiers, and it has shown me that she is in complete and utter, she's been cut off. It is definitely Eugenie. And she's trying to make an offer to get out of this illusion and remain within the family. She feels absolutely betrayed. She's trying to offer up things, but nobody is looking at what she's offering. Yes. Eugenie, sorry that I thought that you were a Dark Horse, but you were betrayed by the Dark Horse and the connection to the Queen of Wands. And that's why you are feeling in reverse here. Wow, I didn't see that coming, my friends. Don't be afraid to walk anything back if you've made a reading, because your initial thought is normally right, but sometimes if something doesn't feel right, just go back to your, grab another deck, ask for a clarifier. You can use the same deck, but I don't think I would have gotten the answer out of this deck if I didn't bring out the clarifier from another deck, because sometimes the energy is just different. And the second deck has told me that yes, it is Eugenie that we're talking about, but she's not the betrayer. She feels left out in the cold. She is betrayed, is what it's telling me, and was due to her association. And the association with her father, the association with Montecito, the association with her mother. She is like all out on her own at the moment. But there we go. Leave a note, leave a comment, and thank you to all the new subscribers. Much appreciated. And thank you again to my lovely viewer that gave me that beautiful little moon globe. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Until I speak to you soon. Bye bye.